These two going back and forth right here, but Joe Coffey looking to get back in control. And oh, Tozawa creates that separation once again.
Tozawa sidestepping Coffey. Nice back body drop.
And Byron, if there's any question whether the opponents of Tozawa took him seriously enough or not, I think that's put away right here.
Watch Gallus, man. They better not get involved in this match.
As you see Tozawa here having to keep eyes in the back of his head.
Now his eyes are firmly locked on Joe Coffey. And treated like a punching bag.
Ooh! Up and over goes Coffey. And Tozawa now starting to feel it a bit.
That shiny wizard sends Joe Coffey all the way to the outside of the ring. But if I were a guessing man, Blake, I would say that Joe Coffey is about to receive some company in the form of Flying Tozawa.
And Tozawa opened the cockpit door, flying right through the gates. And Wolfgang's beside himself there. Mark Coffey needing to restrain him. Gallus coming unglued.
Get some calming tea or something, relax.
Tozawa up top. Takes Coffey down, Akira Tozawa.
Tozawa may do this right here, right now.
Tozawa certainly needs everything he's got here, knowing how important this matchup is to the standings.
And then Joe Coffey does that. And one shot completely stunts your plans.
You can see the power here of Joe Coffey. Oh, Tozawa able to escape. Oh, and Tozawa taking a risk.
Oh, hustling up Coffey.
German suplex.
Well, it took a little too long there. Now this is a very hazardous situation for Joe Coffey and Akira Tozawa. Both men on the middle rope. Now Coffey ascending to the top rope.
Both superstars in dangerous territory.
Oh boy.
But we know how
I want to look.
Those 2 points are! And that certainly took a lot out of Coffey as well, but Joe Coffey, the adrenaline. He pops right up here, Byron.
Joe Coffey looks crazed.
He says it's his tournament. And there's all the best for the bells. And ring them once again in the Global Heritage Invitational for Joe Coffey.
Here is your winner, Joe Coffey.
Mark Coffey and Wolfgang celebrating like they've already won the tournament.